Hello everyone, a very good afternoon to all of you. This is Ashwin Ramani, your research analyst at SBI Securities. I hope I am audible and I hope you all are able to see my screen. If you all can give me a heads up in the chat box. अगर मेरी आवाज सुनाई दे रही है, स्क्रीन दिखाई दे रहा है तो आप मुझे एक बार चैट बॉक्स में कमेंट करके बता सकते हो, so that I know you all are with me live in the session. I see that people are joining in, so we'll just wait for a couple of minutes and then we should be good to go with today's session. Mohit ji, Om ji, so I'll take your queries towards your end. So usually, so I cover the mid market until 1 o'clock, and then from 1 to 1:15 for the last 15 minutes, I do the Q&A. So I'll answer I'll give an answer to your question in that 15-minute period. Right. So Dinesh ji, good afternoon. Okay, we'll just wait for another 10-20 seconds. If you have just joined in, do let me know in the chat box. And we should be good to go with today's mid-market session. So the FII data has also come in for the first fortnight of November. So we'll discuss that as well in today's session. Okay, so let us start off with an update on the global markets first. So अगर हम US markets की बात करें, so Dow Jones it closed around 0.10% higher. S&P 500 closed around 0.38% higher, while the Nasdaq closed around 0.59% higher. So relatively, the US markets had a good closing yesterday. If we look at Dow futures, so Dow futures is up around 0.6%. So it is indicating a positive start to the US markets in today's session. But if we look at the European markets continue to see selling pressure for the second consecutive day. So अगर हम Germany देखें, so Germany was down 0.08%. London was down around 0.47%, while France was down 0.18%. But if you look at the Eurostox index, so that is up around 0.68% currently. If you look at the Asian markets, so Asian markets, I think Nikkei is doing well. Nikkei is up around 2.65%. Kospi, I think post 2 days of profit booking, again, there is some buying interest that has come in South Korea's Kospi market, which is up around 1.9%. Whereas if you look at Hang Seng is down 0.34%, while Shanghai, China is down around 0.41%. But if we look at Nifty and Sensex, our indices are doing well. So today being Thursday, we have Sensex expiry. So if we look at Nifty is up 0.42%. It is almost, we are like almost 110 points away from the all-time highs. Who knows, maybe we might get an all-time high either by today or by tomorrow if the current move sustains. And Sensex is also up around 280 points. It's up 0.33%. So all in all, I think barring the European markets and Hang Seng in China, all the other Asian markets and US markets are doing well. If we look at the US dollar index, so there is some interesting development at the US dollar index. So US dollar index has broken its 200-day EMA level. That is of 100 to 100.3 is where the 200-day EMA for dollar index is placed. So this is a slight negative for the emerging markets and also for the other currencies that are part of the US dollar index, because US dollar index going up means that the dollar is strengthening against the basket of 6 major currencies, which is usually a slight negative sign for our markets. But despite that, our markets are doing well today. And if you look at dollar by rupee, so again, dollar is strengthening against the rupee as well. So it's at $88.68. So $1 is around 88.68 rupees. So again, the resistance is around 88.8 to 89 mark. Any move above 88.8 to 89, again, that can create some kind of discomfort amongst the market participants. So dollar index is strengthening. Dollar is also strengthening against the rupee. I think that is one major development that needs to be taken care of. If we look at the US government bonds 10-year yields, so the yields have been almost consolidating in a range. So 4.16 on the upside and 4.05% on the downside. Majorly, it's been consolidating in a range here. I feel any move above 4.7 to 4.2 again. That could again create some pressure in our markets. But as long as the US government bonds 10-year yields stays in the range, jab tak ye range mein, and as long as it stays below the 4.15, 4.2% mark, no major signs to worry about. If you look at crude oil, so crude oil has seen some profit booking. So it is down 1.75%. It's at $63.29 a barrel. So crude oil again continues to remain down, which is I think some positive for us. So the major resistance for crude remains at 66.2 to 60, around 66, $67 a barrel, while on the downside, 59 to $60 a barrel is a key support zone for Brent crude. अगर हम इंडिया विक्स की बात करें, so India VIX again, nothing much has changed significantly on the India VIX front. So India VIX is down 1.29%. So no signs of any panic or fear in the markets. The markets are relatively doing well today, and no change in the volatility. It's not that there is a significant change in volatility. Like I said, on the upside, 13 to 13.5, that is a strong resistance area. I think any move above 13.5 can give some discomfort to the bulls. अगर हम गोल्ड की बात करें, so gold post profit booking has been consolidating since last 2-3 days. On the upside, immediate resistance is at $4,135 an ounce, while on the downside, $4,000 an ounce is likely to act as a strong support. But I feel as long as gold trades about $3,900 an ounce, the trend is likely to be positive. अगर $3,900 an ounce के नीचे चला जाता है, तो हो सकता है हमें कुछ रिवर्सल साइंस देखने को मिल सकता है गोल्ड में. If we look at silver, so silver again, post hitting its 20-day EMA, there is a minor bounce that we are seeing in silver. Silver almost $54 an ounce से और $48 an ounce तक करेक्ट किया, और वहां से अभी फिर से $52 an ounce का हाई टच करके it's at 51 currently. So again, the overall trend is still intact. I feel a strong support for silver is in the $45-46 an ounce mark. जब तक ये लेवल के ऊपर है, तब तक the trend is likely to remain positive, but any move below 45-46 can lead to some reversal signs in silver. So looking at all the macro indicators, I feel the only significant development here is the dollar index going up. It's crossed the 100 mark, and also the dollar strengthening against the rupee. So this can be one of the indicators that need to be tracked going ahead. If we look at the FII positioning again, in the cash market, they were net buyers yesterday. So they bought around 1,581 crores in the cash market. So अगर हम देखेंगे, in the month of November, we still have almost 7 to 8 days to go for the month of November. There have been only like 3 days where they have bought. So 7th of November, they bought around 4,580 crores. On 17th, they bought around 440 crores. 19th, they bought around 1,580 crores. Barring that, they have been net sellers. So FIIs का sentiment अभी भी bearish ही है हमारे markets में. If you look at the net index futures, so there is a slight improvement. थोड़ा सा short covering हुआ है कल के session में, mild short covering, जिसके वजह से net index futures contracts from minus 1,68,000 has dropped to minus 1,67,000, and the long short has gone from 12.16 to 12.24. So mild improvement, I won't say significant improvement है. कल क्योंकि हमने 26,050 के ऊपर क्लोज किया, आज हम almost 110 points away all time high से. So there is some short covering that has happened on the index futures front. Now coming to the most interesting data. So this data was released yesterday night. You can find this data on NSDL website. तो ये डेटा से हमें पता चलेगा कि कौन से सेक्टर्स है जहाँ पे एफआईआईज का ट्रेंड इंटैक्ट है, और कौन से ऐसा सेक्टर्स है जहाँ पे एफआईआईज उनका ट्रेंड इज काइंड ऑफ नेगेटिव. Now, if we look at, so this is for the first 15 days of November. Usually, every fortnight को ये data release होता है. So first 15 days का data आपको 5 दिन के बाद मिलता है, somewhere around 20th. And आपका next 15 days का data you will get somewhere around the 5th and 6th of the following month. So this is the data for the first 15 days of November. So we can see auto में एक mild profit booking हुआ है. Capital goods again there is a small uptick. Chemicals again, minor sell figure. Construction again, थोड़ा सा mild profit booking हुआ है. Again, construction materials, FIIs have been selling construction materials. Even consumer durables, they have been bearish since almost, if we see from the start of this year. Consumer durables एक सेक्टर है जहाँ पे FIIs लगातार सेल कर रहे हैं. Or consumer services is also one other sector where FIIs relentlessly have been selling since last 3 months. If we look at FMCG, so FMCG, काफी टाइम से underperform कर रहा है. That is one of the sector that has not really outperformed despite the GST rate cut, which could have aided consumption. So gradually वो uptick आपको consumption में over a period of time दिखेगा. But again, we have not seen the FMCG index doing that great post the GST cut around Dasara. So FMCG is also one sector where the FIIs are bearish. Financial services में, last 2 months से strong buying दिखा था. I think there is a routine profit booking that is going on in the financial services space. Forest materials, again, negligible figure. Healthcare is also one another sector, though the pharma sector currently is doing well. But your healthcare sector in particular, FIIs are not been favoring that. So FIIs relentlessly have been selling healthcare, FMCG, consumer durables, consumer services. These are, 4 sectors where FIIs have been sellers. Even IT. So IT, we have seen कल एक अच्छा rebound हमें मिला था lower lows से. और आज भी एक थोड़ा सा फॉलो थ्रू बाइंग नजर आ रही है आईटी काउंटर्स में, बट अगेन नो चेंज इन द आईटी स्पेस. FIIs have sold in the first half. So if you see from the month of July onwards, they have been sellers. So in the first 15 days, they have sold around 4,598 crores. Media again relatively less figure. Metals again थोड़ा सा profit booking again metal space में भी देखा गया 109 crores का selling है. But overall I feel metal index is still positive. So we can see that construction materials, consumer durables, consumer services, FMCG, healthcare, information technology, these are the sectors, जहाँ पे FIIs का एक bearish trend नजर आया है. Now coming to the sectors where FIIs are positive, one is your oil and gas space. So oil and gas space, last month they bought around 9,130 crores. The first 15 days they bought roughly around 3,000 crores. So oil and gas is one sector we've been seeing that has been outperforming. So oil and gas sector is, one sector that can do well. Power sector, they have been mixed. 2 महीना उन्होंने बेचा था, फिर थोड़ा सा एक बाइंग आया था, but relatively again power sector is also slightly underperforming. It's not that we are seeing some strong reversal signs in the power sector. So you can also add power sector in the bearish view. So oil and gas is positive. Secondly, telecommunication, guys. I feel this is one sector where FIIs have been consistently buying. If you see from the month of January onwards, relentlessly they have been buying the telecommunication space. Not a single month has gone into selling, barring the month of September, where they sold around 2,200 crores. But barring that, they have been like, major buyers, and the buying figure for the first 15 days have been very good. So you can see around 9,400 crores of buying in the telecommunication space. No wonder you could see Vodafone Idea doing well recently. Even Bharti Airtel has been doing well. All these, telecommunication names of late have been doing well. And telecommunication is one space where FIIs have been buying relentlessly, and they've been also piling up on a lot of sovereign bonds as well. So despite the markets near all-time highs, I think FIIs, are backing our macro stability and, finding safe haven in our debt instruments. So sovereign bonds is again something that FIIs have been buying since last 4 or 5 months. The buying figures have been huge, around 6,000, 10,000 crores, 9,000 crores, 15,000 crores. the first 15 days, relatively, the quantum of buying has been less. But again, sovereign bonds is, something that FIIs have been consistently ramping up. So we can look at sovereign bonds, telecommunication, oil and gas, financial services. These are some of the sectors where FIIs have been buyers. Whereas FMCG, healthcare, IT, consumer durables, consumer services, these are the sectors where we have seen outflows from the FIIs. Now talking about Nifty's outlook. So Nifty again on an intraday basis post the initial weakness, we could see a steady recovery in Nifty today. Nifty is at 26,170, 26,277 is where the all-time high is. Now, if you look at the daily chart, so Nifty has well and truly given a breakout. हमने 2-3 दिन से हम डिस्कस कर रहे थे जो 26,000, 26,100 का जो एक रेजिस्टेंस जोन है वो काफी स्ट्रॉन्ग रेजिस्टेंस जोन है. I think Nifty has broken this resistance zone here, and it has also given a breakout above the previous swing high of 26,100. And now Nifty has made you can see that Nifty is moving in a higher high, higher low formation. So the uptrend is intact. I think Nifty is likely to continue its up move. So around 26,090, 26,100, that is where the support gets shifted on the higher side. और ऊपर की तरफ शायद आज या शायद कल के सेशन में शायद हमें निफ्टी का ऑल टाइम हाई देखने को मिल सकता है, which is around 26,277. So Nifty again, the overall trend is positive. RSI 60 तक आके फिर से बाउंस बैक दिया है. MACD में भी ऑलमोस्ट MACD और सिग्नल लाइन का क्रॉसओवर भी नजर आ रहा है. So overall the trend is positive. I think not the market to be shorts. Don't look for any reversal setups. Ideally stay with the trend. I think Nifty can move up higher towards 26,200, 26,220 probably in the second half or so, with around 26,090, 26,100 now, जो पहले एक रेजिस्टेंस के तौर पर काम कर रहा था, अब आगे जाके यही लेवल एक सपोर्ट के तौर पर काम करेगा निफ्टी के लिए. नाउ टॉकिंग अबाउट सेंसेक्स, अगर हम सेंसेक्स की बात करें तो सेंसेक्स में भी एक सिमिलर ट्रेंड देखा गया है. Initial weakness के बाद Sensex has been steadily moving up higher, with the price moving in a higher high, higher low formation. Is my voice fine, guys? I think Ganesh is saying my voice is breaking slightly. If you all can confirm in the chat box if my voice is fine. If there are any issues in my voice, do let me know in the chat box. So maybe थोड़ा सा internet connectivity का issue आ सकता है. But in case if I'm not audible, it's breaking. I don't know, maybe it could be due to internet. कुछ ज्यादा ही break हो रहा है क्या कि it is manageable? अच्छा, intermittent breaking है. Okay, so maybe I don't know, उसको very difficult to correct that out, but maybe just manage it through, guys, today. So Sensex again continues to move up higher. If we look at the daily chart for Sensex, so Sensex again, so 85,300 was a major overhang for Sensex, and I think Sensex has given a breakout. 85,300 एक strong resistance था, और आज हमें 85,300 के ऊपर breakout मिलके Sensex is near about 85,600 levels now. So हो सकता है अभी Sensex can move towards 86,000. I think 85,800, 86,000 might be on the cards in Sensex. So overall the trend is, I think we are just that FIIs का support नहीं है. Still if you see short covering अभी तक नजर नहीं आया FIIs की तरफ से, और FIIs have still been cautious. I think a large part of this rally is driven majorly by your domestic funds and our retail investors. But just imagine, guys, if FIIs start covering their shorts at the current levels, I think Nifty can definitely move up higher, and even Sensex can move up higher from the current levels here. So Sensex again, it can move towards. I feel we might see a bounce. I think Sensex overall trend positive ही है. आज Sensex का expiry भी है. I think we can see 85,600, 85,700. We can see Sensex moving up towards those levels, with around 85,400, 85,450 acting as a strong support for Sensex. I think the view is bullish, but I feel maybe अगर मैं थोड़ा सा अगर एक व्यू लूं, सो अगर मैं ये ट्रेंड लाइन सपोर्ट ड्रॉ करूं यहाँ पे, as long as Sensex is respecting the trend line, maybe below 85,450, as long as Sensex stays above 85,450, the trend is positive. But अगर हमें शायद 85,450 के नीचे अगर breakdown आता है, तो थोड़ा सा profit booking can't be ruled out in the second half. But as long as Sensex respects the trend line, the intraday trend for Sensex is likely to be positive. Now, if we look at Bank Nifty, so Bank Nifty again, Bank Nifty already एक हर दिन एक नया highs हमें मिलते जा रहा है Bank Nifty में. So Bank Nifty again has made a new high today. It's at 59,378. So I think looks like 59,500, 59,600 will be on our cards. And maybe who knows, if this move continues, I think Bank Nifty can move towards 60,000 as well. So Bank Nifty again, the trend is positive. So you can kind of shift the support higher towards 59,000, 59,100 in Bank Nifty. I think Bank Nifty is even stronger than Nifty and Sensex, considering the fact that we've already have an all-time high in Bank Nifty here. So 59,000, 59,100 can be a strong support zone for Bank Nifty. And who knows, probably by next week or by the expiry week. So next Tuesday is going to be our monthly expiry. Shayad another 400, 500 points movement on the upside can't be ruled out in Bank Nifty. And we may even see Bank Nifty hitting 60,000. If not this expiry, probably, by December, hopefully by the end of this year, or even in the December expiry soon, probably in the first or second week, we might see Bank Nifty hitting 60,000 mark and probably moving up even higher. Now, if we look at the heat map today, so heat map again, so major heavyweight Reliance is doing well. It's up around 1.7%. HDFC Bank is up 1.18%. ICICI Bank is down 0.17%. The Bajaj twins are doing well. Both Bajaj Finance, Bajaj Finserv are doing well. Axis Bank is up around 1%. So you can see there is a relatively good support from the BFSI space. Oil and gas, again, Reliance is one that is dragging the oil and gas index. Some profit booking that we are seeing in the frontline IT names, but some other counters are doing well. So TCS Infy is relatively flat. HCL Tech is down around 0.8%. Some auto names are doing well. Eicher Motors, again, it's up around 3%. Bajaj Auto is up around 1%. Mahindra is up around 0.5%. Whereas Maruti is down. FMCG is relatively quiet today with ITC up around 0.5%. Bharti Airtel is quiet. You can see Ultratech Cement is again relatively flat here. The other metal names are not doing that well. Hindalco is up around 1%, but JSW Steel and your Tata Steel is quite. Pharma again, Sun Pharma is down. Cipla is mildly positive. But if we look at utilities, NTPC is up 0.28%. Power Grid is up 1%. Adani Ports is relatively doing well, 0.82% higher. Indigo is up 1%. Asian Paints, post the sharp rally, we have seen some profit booking in Asian Paints, which is down around 1.34. If you look at the healthcare names, Max Health is down 0.5%. Apollo Hospital is marginally up 0.12%. Majorly, it's the banking and oil and gas space and some pockets of auto names that are supporting the Nifty movement today. Now, talking about the key sectors to watch and the key stocks that are in focus, the first sector that I want to talk about is your capital market stocks. So capital market by Nifty का अगर हम ratio chart देखेंगे, so capital market is one sector that was relatively moving sideways since the 12th of November, and we could see the index breaking out today, but थोड़ा higher level से एक profit booking नजर आया है. But nevertheless, capital market space is one space that can start doing well now. And I think it can move up higher. A couple of names from the capital market space. One is CAMS, that is Computer Age Management Services. So CAMS again, there is a good breakout we saw today along with good rise in the volumes. The RSI is up, MACD slope is pointing upwards. So I feel any move above 4,035, 4,050 is likely to be positive. I think that can take CAMS towards 4,150, 4,170 levels. with around 3,900 acting as a strong support for the stock. Apart from that, even CDSL is also one stock that you can keep in your radar. Though intraday में एक high level से थोड़ा profit booking नजर आया है, but I feel any move above 1665, 1675 is likely to be positive for CDSL. I think that can take the price higher towards 1740, 1750. With around 1600, 1595 acting as a strong support for the stock. So you can see DI plus going higher and DI minus going lower, RSI going towards the 60 mark. So both CAMS and CDSL are looking positive from the capital market space. Apart from that, some defense names are also doing well. So this defense stocks we've been tracking since last 4 or 5 sessions now. But there are a couple of names from the defense space that are doing well. One is Mazgaon Dock. So अगर आप Mazgaon Dock देखेंगे, so that has given a downward sloping trend line breakout, and we have seen a surge in the volumes as well. So I think if it sustains this breakout, any follow through move above, let's say 2830, 2850 can be positive. It can take Mazgaon Dock towards 2940, 2950 with around 2750 acting as a strong support for the counter. Apart from that, GRSE is also one stock that you can keep in your radar. So GRSE already एक downward sloping trend line breakout दिया था यहाँ पे, and we got a breakout. Then there was some profit booking, and again the buying has resumed from the lower levels. We could see that today's move is supported by good rise in the volumes. Also, the RSI post coming close to the 60 mark has again started moving up higher. The ADX has started to rise. The MACD line is above the signal line. We can see rising histogram bar. So all in all, the trend looks positive for GRSE as well. If you look at IT, so again IT यही हुआ, यही हमें देखते आ रहे हैं IT में. So IT में एक बाउंस आता है, but एक follow through move नहीं देखने को मिलती है IT में. But nevertheless, it has not cracked the much. It's just that कल का एक sharp move के बाद IT index was up nearly about 3%. और वो sharp move के बाद थोड़ा सा आज एक profit booking फिर से नजर आई है. And अगर हमने अभी FII का डेटा भी देखा कि first 15 days में even the FIIs have sold here. So major, they were net sellers in the IT index. But nevertheless, like I said, frontline IT names में profit booking है. But if you look at some counters like LTIM, so LTIM post the breakout yesterday has given a strong follow through move. It's at around 6,078 rupees now. So I feel this move can continue even higher. And I think LTIM can move towards 6,150, 6,160 levels in the short term with around 5930, 5950 acting as a strong support for the stock. Apart from that, even Persistent is one stock from the IT space that is doing well. Very similar chart structure to that of LTIM. कल एक breakout मिला था और आज एक follow through move नजर आई है. So I think even Persistent can move towards 6,450, 6,500 levels in the short term with around 6,200, 6,220. That level is likely to act as a strong support for the stock. So you can see RSI is inching up higher, ADX is kind of higher, MACD slope is also pointing upwards, and the price is also trading above all the key moving averages with here 20-day EMA एक strong dynamic support zone बन के आया था, and even Persistent looks like it can continue its up move in the coming days. Apart from that, a couple of names that I want to talk about. One is Natco Pharma. तो अगर हम Natco Pharma की बात करते हैं, so even Natco Pharma has given a breakout. So let me change this line. Yeah, so अगर हम Natco Pharma देखें, so Natco Pharma was in a downtrend and today it has broken past its 100-day EMA level. Currently it is trading above its 100-day EMA. So any sustained move above 885, 890 can lead to price moving towards 925, 930 levels with around 835, 840 acting as a strong support for Natco Pharma. Though it's an initial uptake after a prolonged downtrend. But nevertheless, if as long as Natco Pharma manages to hold above 835, 840, the trend is likely to be positive with price potentially can move higher towards 930, 950 levels in the short term. And the last stock that I want to discuss today is Tata Communications. So Tata Communications, we've been seeing that for the last 4 or 5 trading sessions, it was moving in that 1915 to 1865 range. And today, again, taking support from its 20-day EMA, we have seen a sharp rise in the stock. So, we could see Tata Communications again, from the lows of 1865, we have seen some strong buying interest that has emerged from the lower levels. RSI is inching towards 60, and we can see shrinking red bars in the MACD, which is often a signal of a potential shift in momentum from the bears to bulls. So I think if we get a strong close above 1915, 1920, and any strong follow through move later can take the price towards 2000, 2005 levels in the short term. So keep an eye on capital market space, defense space, IT, and some select names. So that was all about today's mid market session. I hope you've been finding these sessions informative, and I hope it is adding some value. And so let us start off with our question and answer session. If you have any queries, any doubts, do let me know in the chat box and I'll be happy to answer them. Ramonji saying, I had taken bull call spread at 26,150, 26,350. I want to exit at 26,200. I would say you can hold, Ramonji. I think you can continue to hold because see, the trend is positive. And a 26,100 was a major overhang, and wait for the closing, see if it is convincingly closing above the 26,150 mark. If yes, then I feel you can continue to hold, and maybe you can stretch more gains in this counter. Binuji is asking for solar industries. Okay. Solar industries, relatively, there is lack of momentum in this counter, Binuji. अगर आप देखोगे stock एक डाउनवर्ड स्लोपिंग ट्रेंड लाइन के नीचे ट्रेड कर रहा है, बट आई फील एनी मूव अबाउ 14,250, 14,280 is likely to be positive. Until then, the trend is likely to remain sideways to down. While on the downside, around 13,330, 13,350, that zone is likely to act as a strong support that coincides with its 200-day EMA. But on the upside, wait for a breakout above 14,250, 14,280. I think then the trend can probably change in solar industries. Hind copper is good. But Hind copper में थोड़ा सा profit booking है. I think maybe above 365, 370 के ऊपर you can consider. But as of now, avoid. I think if you are holding maybe around 290, 295 का SL रख के आप hold कर सकते हो. Garuda construction, Garuda again wait थोड़ा सा again consolidate कर रहा है. Maybe if we get a break above 248, 250, then chances are that Garuda can move up higher. Until then, maybe you can hold a stop loss of around 200 and you can hold your position. IDFC First Bank, let me see IDFC First Bank. See IDFC First Bank again, above 82.5, 83, we need to give a breakout about this. I think once we get a breakout above 83, chances are that the price can move up higher. POCL is good. Pondy Oxides, right now it's kind of consolidating. Maybe you can hold if you're holding with a support of 1270. But I think any move above, let's say 1430, 1450 can be positive for the stock. सुमन जी पहले 17,000 तो थोड़ा दूर की बात है. अभी शायद 14,250, 14,300 के ऊपर हमें ब्रेकआउट चाहिए. I think once we get that, then chances are that the price can move up higher. Until then, it's very difficult to say if we'll get 17,000. Champaji is asking for Apollo Microsystems. So Apollo Microsystem again thoda sa trend sideways hai yahan pe. I think we need a breakout about 290, 295. I think once we get that, we could see some pullback on the upside. If not, I think keep an support of around 260 का support लेके आप चल सकते हो. उसके नीचे it's better to exit. Manoj ji, I can't give a view in grow मैं आपको because again direct competitors है. I think एक strong rally के बाद there is a profit booking that is seen in the counter. Wait for some reversal signs. I think that is what I could say at the current levels. If we look at EPAC, so EPAC avoid Manoj ji, downtrend में है. I think next possible support is around 250. Better to avoid this stock. It's a stock that is in downtrend. Cohan's bottom, very difficult to say where the bottom is, but I feel there is a strong support. 600 एक strong support था. अगर आप देखोगे एक मल्टीपल सपोर्ट्स है 600 के जोन में, बट अभी वो 600 भी नीचे आ गया. आई थिंक 545 550 इज वेयर द नेक्स्ट सपोर्ट इज प्लेस्ड फॉर कोहन्स. एशियन पेंट्स होल्ड because see Asian Paints overall trend positive है. It's just that last 4-5 trading session से consolidation phase में चला गया. But I feel any move about 2920 2930 is likely to be positive. On the downside, I feel as long as Asian Paints is about 2700 2710, there is no major signs to worry. काफी एक strong consolidation के बाद अभी एक breakout देखने को मिला है. But I feel any move about 2920 2930 can lead to price moving up higher. Gautam ji is asking for Oswald Pumps. You bought it at 743. See, फिलहाल के लिए downtrend में it is almost back to its opening price. I think wait until, if you have already waited for so long, I think wait until 610 605. But if it goes below that, it's better to exit. But we look for some reversal signs around 605 610. सर इनुका के बारे में कुछ बताइएगा. इनुका, ओके, लेट मी लुक एट इनुका. विक्रम जी इज आस्किंग फॉर इनुका और इलुका. विच स्टॉक इज दिस? Can you help me with the symbol name? Sorry, I'm not able to find the symbol name for it. Or is it a stock that has come for an IPO? I'm not sure about that. SCI, okay. Vijay ji, SCI again, फिलहाल के लिए avoid for fresh entry. Maybe look for a breakout about 276, 280. I think above that price can move up higher. If you're already holding that around, consider 240 as a support. JSW Steel, again metal stocks में थोड़ा सा एक profit booking चल रहा है. But maybe about 1 to 1.5 के ऊपर the price can move up higher. On the downside, if you are holding, then around 1130 1135 का आप support लेके चल सकते हो. Amarta ji, sir, if you watch previous 1 year or 2 year where Indigo or JSW Paint comes, Asian Paints fall, all say Asian Paints profit are low, but now this company shows. See that is, you can see that in the price as well, Amarta ji, because काफी टाइम का कंसोलिडेशन के बाद अब एशियन पेंट्स आप देखोगे लगभग 1 साल तक ये जो स्टॉक है वो साइडवेज लास्ट नवंबर से लेके ये नवंबर तक रिलेटिवली 1 साल से साइडवेज ट्रेड किया. अभी हाल ही में हमें एक ब्रेकआउट मिला है बिकॉज द अर्निंग्स वर गुड फॉर द स्टॉक एंड इट हैज आल्सो काइंड ऑफ ये गैप जो है वो भी फिल कर दिया है. आई जस्ट फील एक स्ट्रॉन्ग रैली के बाद अब थोड़ा कंसोलिडेट कर रहा है, बट आई थिंक फिर से अगर ये 2920 2930 के ऊपर जाता है, आई थिंक चांसेस आर दैट एशियन पेंट्स कैन मूव अप हायर. Tata Steel, I think wait, it's a routine profit booking that is going on. So there's an important support around 169, 170. But I think Tata Steel needs to move above 184, 185 for the price to resume its uptrend. 85 500 C bought at 115. Okay. 85 500 CE. So right now it's at 112, right? So C है ना, तो ठीक है, you can continue to hold maybe around 80 82 is where you can keep your support, Ganesh ji, because like I said, ये trend line को respect करना चाहिए. As long as ये trend line को respect करता है, so you can keep around 80 is an apt support for your position, Ganesh ji. PGL, I think avoid PGL averaging for now. See, because if we look at the 1 day chart, thoda sa recovery signs hai. I think wait until we get a breakout above 600, 605. I think ye almost September, October, roughly around 2 months se ek sideways phase mein hi hai. But I think once we get a breakout above 600, 605, maybe then we can consider. But we'll revisit this stock again. But for now, you can avoid it, Parth ji. Yeah, Hero MotoCorp is good, Harsh ji. अगर हम Hero MotoCorp देखें, so it's been steadily moving higher. I think if you are already holding, you can continue to hold with around 5,780, 5,800 acting as a strong support. Trend is positive, but I think it can move up higher as long as it holds above 5,780. 5,770, I think it can keep moving up higher. आशीष जी, मैंने अभी बताया SCI के बारे में. SCI थोड़ा सा अभी प्रॉफिट बुकिंग चल रहा है, मे बी अबाउ, अगर आपका ऑलरेडी है तो अराउंड 240 का SL आप रख सकते हो. बट फॉर फ्रेश एंट्री वेट फॉर अ ब्रेकआउट अबाउट 275, 280. शिव जी, वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू कॉल आउट दी बॉटम. paradeep का बॉटम कहाँ पे? अभी ऑलमोस्ट 200 डे EMA के आसपास है. होपफुली यहाँ से एक रिवर्सल साइंस आना चाहिए. अगर यहाँ से नहीं आता है और ये ब्रेक करता है तो हो सकता है हमें 155 देखने मिले, फॉलोड बाय 140. So 155 is का first support है, second followed by 140. So you can keep a track on these levels. Nation ILMC metal stocks overall थोड़ा consolidation phase चल रहा है, but I think if you really want to average it out, wait until this level, wait for continuation of an up move, which you will get above maybe 270, 272. I think once it takes out 270, 272 on the upside, you can consider getting more. But if you're already holding since 220, what I would suggest is trail your stop loss to at least 250. So that way, even if it falls, you're not losing out on any gains that you have made in this stock here. चंद्रशेखर जी, इमामी प्रॉब्लम ये है कि द ओवरऑल FMCG स्पेस अंडर परफॉर्म कर रहा है, एंड इमामी इज वन स्टॉक डाउन ट्रेंड में. सो एक स्ट्रॉन्ग सपोर्ट है इमामी का अराउंड 500. एक स्ट्रॉन्ग सपोर्ट लेके आप चल सकते हो 500 तक. वेट फॉर 500. But if it goes below 500, I feel it's better to exit this position because the trend is not very supportive. Floki, no, I don't know which stock is this. I'm not able to get the symbol name. Vikram ji, help me with the symbol name. Ankit ji is asking for Indus Tower. Okay, Indus Tower की मैं बात कर. So Indus Tower again, see the trend is positive. Like I said, एक telecommunication space में FIIs का काफी strong buying हुआ है current first fortnight में. Overall trend positive है. Maybe अगर आप hold कर रहे हो तो around 388, 390 का एक strong support है. On the upside, I think it can move towards 420, 425 levels in the short term. PFC averaging, Priyanka ji is asking for PFC averaging. I think अभी फिलहाल के लिए average मत करना यहाँ पे, because I think it can fall towards 360, 365. Wait for some reversal signs, Priyanka ji. I think wait until we get a breakout above 405, 410. Until then, it's better to avoid. Ashish ji is asking for HAL. HAL is good. See, defense stocks में थोड़ा सा traction मिलते हुए नजर आ रहा है. But I feel HAL के लिए आप 4930, 4950 के ऊपर ब्रेकआउट के लिए रुकना. I think ये जोन के अगर बाहर आ जाता है, अगर 4930, 4950 के ऊपर अगर हमें ब्रेकआउट मिलता है, then chances are that we can see HAL moving up higher. Clear. So I guess that's all from today's mid-market session, guys. And one important announcement. So we are again having one more webinar today. That is happening at 4 o'clock. That will happen on SBI Securities YouTube channel. So I am doing a webinar on chart patterns. So हम आज सीखेंगे double top, triple top patterns, double bottom, triple bottom patterns, and 3 triangles. That is ascending triangle, descending triangle, and your symmetrical triangle. So we learn about these chart patterns in today's webinar. So that is going to happen at 4 o'clock, guys. 4 to 5 is when the webinar is scheduled for. And looking forward, to your presence. Okay, I'll just, sorry, Om ji, मैं आपका यहाँ पे आपने पहले ही पूछा था, right? So NTPC green again, see, it's better to avoid overall downtrend में यहाँ पे. So 97 का एक support लेके आप चल सकते हो. Maybe if it crosses 105, 106 on the upside, maybe you can consider. So 97 consider support for NTPC green. Q power की मैं अगर बात करूँ, अभी 100 EMA के नीचे चला गया. I feel Q power, I think we need a breakout above at least 920, 930 levels in the short term. जब तक 920, 930 के ऊपर नहीं जाता है, it's better to avoid it. But अगर ये 760 के नीचे break होता है, I think it can fall until 700 levels. So these are the levels that you can consider in Q power. Sector rotation discuss करिए एक webinar में. Sure, we'll have a discussion on sector rotation as well. Nevertheless, that's all from today's mid-market session. Consider holding with those support levels that I mentioned, Om ji. वो levels आप hold करके आप वो levels consider करके आप hold कर सकते हो. ठीक है, so 765 in Q power, 97 for NTPC green. Chalo guys, so that's all from my end. See you at 4 o'clock for the chart patterns webinar. Bye guys, take care and stay safe. And I'll see you at 4 o'clock on SBI Securities channel. Bye guys, take care.